My name is Justin, I'm 33 years old and I'm a retired Army veteran. I first developed chronic back pain as a result of actions at the Pentagon on 9/11. I was a first responder while stationed at Fort Myer, moving huge pieces of rubble, concrete. It caused my back to sustain a bulging disc. After that, my next injury was in Afghanistan, deployment in January 2005. Between August 2007 and August 2008, my lower back vertebrae and discs very quickly got to the point where they're disintegrating, basically falling apart. Every aspect of my life was somehow revolved around my back pain. Once I started on high dose, high potency opiate pain medication, I was not the husband my wife deserved. I was not the father my daughter deserved. And it was rough on my family and myself.
It just became a vicious cycle, and he just kind of got sucked into his own pain. And he never wanted to be there, and that was the difficult thing, is that Justin, this was not him. Before Justin had the spinal cord stimulator, our life was much different than it is now. And for a long while, dealing with narcotic pain medication, the side effects there, really dulled his personality.
I was isolating myself a lot. So I tried to find another solution, and I found a pain specialist at Fort Bragg. He asked me if I had heard about spinal cord stimulation. He explained that this was an implantable device that blocked my brain from receiving a pain signal. And he said, it's a way for you to manage your pain and not have your pain manage you. And really the selling point for me is that you can take it for a test drive. My trial was a very simple outpatient procedure. The doctors need to be able to communicate with you and understand that they have the device in the right place. He turned it on and I felt the first stimulation, that first internal tingling. It's amazing to go for so many years and struggle with pain relief, and all of a sudden somebody presses a button on a keyboard and in an instant your pain level, for me, drops from a 7 to a 4. That's a huge drop.
Once he came home, he had the stimulator in for 5 days, and it just kind of continued to improve from there.
3 weeks later, I had the permanent one put in, and that really is where my life started to turn around. It is truly amazing how you can feel inside your body the stimulation going to the targeted area, and not only does it focus in on where you need it, but say that area is hurting more that day, you have the ability to turn up the power and increase the stimulation and get even more pain relief. It's just like a volume on a TV remote. You hold the remote next to the stimulator. Mine's implanted in my rib cage, and it's going to receive a signal. To make a change, you just hold down one button. When I have to recharge, it's typically once a week, and about 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours. So I use the external battery, and using a belt that goes around my torso, I place it over my stimulator, and usually do it while I'm answering emails or reading. After I had the permanent device implanted, I didn't just have small life changes, I got my life back. Although I have pain, I'm able to manage it. And I'm in tune with my SCS. I've had it long enough now that it's just like another part of my body. I'm able to be a father and a husband and an athlete, and I get to have the chance to compete and long distance endurance cycling races. I started Operation Shifting Gears early this year in May. It's a nonprofit organization with the overall goal of helping veterans transition from the military to civilian life.
I've really noticed a significant difference in Justin since the spinal cord stimulator has been implanted. He's able to participate in family functions.
We take our dog Stella to the dog park and can go out there for 2 or 3 hours and chuck tennis balls into the lake, and we walk the 1.5 miles down to the frozen ice cream place in our neighborhood. I know that may sound insignificant to a lot of people, but that's hugely significant to me. I'm very fortunate in the fact that Boston Scientific and Race Against Pain have given me that opportunity to travel around the country and speak to chronic pain patients about how well spinal cord stimulation has worked for me. Race Against Pain is an online community where patients suffering from chronic pain can learn more about treatments like spinal cord stimulation. If you suffer from chronic pain, ask about spinal cord stimulation. For more information, please visit raceagainstpain.com.